Alright, hello everyone. So, if you've read the title of the video, I'm going to be looking at YouTube Rewind. Now, last year's was really, really disappointing. Well, how can I say it? It was definitely a massive disappointment. Now, I've muted the video because I don't want to get slapped with, like, copyright, because there's a lot of copyright songs. So I'll just go play through it. And, yeah, if you've noticed, I've already disliked it, and I'll definitely give my opinions on it. Yeah, K-pop. Yeah, last year's was frustrating. 16 million dislikes, that's right. In 2018, we made something you didn't like, so in 2019, let's see what you did like, because you're better at it than we are. Okay, so basically they're just showing what's popular. I mean, that's a bit late. That's just lazy. It's not even, I mean, it's not cringe, but it's lazy. Okay. They're showing people tasting things and reacting to things in sports. And then the gymnastics girl. I mean, where's KSI versing Logan Paul? Where's the discussions about Kappa? Okay, so they briefly mentioned Shane Dawson, whatever. Some Russian thing. Flip book, James Charles, whatever. The guy that recreated Bad Guy. This kind of like, I get this was like molds. One guy voices. Bird Box. Oh, PewDiePie got married. Oh, congrats, PewDiePie. And MrBeast, make this the most liked video on YouTube. And then they go through, okay, so this is basically just top 10s. Wow, this is sad. You know, I get that they're showing the stats, but this isn't a rewind. This is just a top 10 list. Lil Dicky, yep. Ariana Grande. Lil Nas X. Billie Eilish. Kill This Love. Halsey. And Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Senorita. It was a decent song. And they show dance videos. Whatever. Saki. And then most played games. This is an interesting one, actually. Alright, so we got most liked games. Roblox. Garena Free Fire. I've actually never heard of that. Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Fortnite. And Minecraft beats Fortnite. I mean, I'm not surprised because I watched it, but still, I was still pretty surprised. Beauty videos, which, no offense, I don't care about beauty videos. Yeah, Shane Dawson jumped on the trend. Great. Kylie Jenner, whatever. Shane Dawson again. And then James Charles. Okay, whatever. It's like, I mean, I get that they're popular, but it's like YouTube is so out of touch with like community. It's just spouting like who's popular. I mean, it's cool that they're showing people that are from other countries, but it does kind of come across to pandering to me. Like they're just forcing it in your face a bit. Okay. Shoutouts to Asian culture. That's great, but it's like, what's the context of it? It's just because they're popular? That's it? That's all. That's the only reason why they're relevant. Most viewed creators. Yeah. So you know who's going to be at number one. It's obviously going to be PewDiePie. Oh, MrBeast who planted trees. That's good. Dude Perfect. David Dobrik. Jelly. Pencilmation. What about Odds Ones Out? Felipe Neto. And, okay, PewDiePie, obviously. I mean, I want to give them the benefit of showing PewDiePie and Shane Dawson, but they kind of did it in a very cop-out way. And they also didn't show things that also trended this year, like the KSI fight with Logan Paul. They didn't show, what's it called, the COPPA discussions. I mean, someone took their own life this year. A serious issue about mental health illness. And last year, they shouted out mental health. And this year, they didn't even bother to discuss about it or to represent it in any way. So this is just sad beyond belief. Apparently, this guy is controversial too. BTS, I heard that YouTube took away their views, so it's kind of like ironic. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked on the video. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go to the comments real quickly. All right, let's go to the comments. And yours truly obviously left... Well, I left 2 comments. I said, I love how the lyrics in one song did a 180. Not sure this is the 180 I wanted for Rewind. I mean, really, YouTube, leave the top 10s to watch Mojo. I mean, really. I mean, this is true. Last year they had so much hate, they didn't even try this year. Let's copy and paste everyone else's comments. That's basically a lot of people leaving that. Although, actually, you do have some people. 2 million dislikes in 8 hours. Yeah, some people are saying that everyone in 2019, let's see everyone's likes. Let's copy and paste everyone else's comments. We did our job, but you didn't do anything. Exactly. Imagine a YouTube thinking about Rewind and someone says, let's go with a Watch Mojo video, and everyone just agrees. Yeah, this was disappointing. This wasn't... What? This wasn't a rewind. This was a repost. Yeah. Where's YouTube Rewind? No budget YouTube Rewind. Tried too hard. Didn't try at all. R.I.P. my inbox. This is the laziest thing I've ever seen in my life. The Rewind is just a Watch Mojo video without the voiceover. Yeah, I'm going to link the Watch Mojo video. I definitely think that that's a better video by and far. I mean, at least it actually tackled issues that were relevant and important. And, I mean, even though if you wanted to argue in defense of this Rewind, oh, it had Shane Dawson, oh, it had PewDiePie, but it doesn't in the most, like, cop-out way possible. Like, it just, like, shows them briefly. It's like, yep, they were a thing, and then moves on to the next. So, it just doesn't really recognize what they did on the platform. I mean, it's just, even a real top 10 usually will take time to discuss why something is big or something like that, something to that effect, but this didn't even try. This is definitely going to be hands down the most disliked Rewind, hands down. I just want to check. Oh. Darn it. Go back. Shoot. Make it big again. Shoot. Sorry. My computer's like freezing. Okay. So let's hit the rewind. Let's hit the refresh button. Come on. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that was YouTube Rewind 2019. This was really disappointing. I mean, what were they thinking? Were they just like, oh, let's just do a top 10 list? And you know what? I could argue that like them acknowledging the dislikes is fine if they had moved forward on it, but it's like they didn't. They just took the lazy way out. This is definitely the saddest excuse for a Rewind. So I'm going to leave a dislike on this Rewind for sure. I mean, dude, I like it better than last year's. In some aspects I did, but it's almost like they didn't even try. So it's like, do I want them to try too hard or do I want them to not try at all? I mean, yeah, last year's was very corporate, but this is just very hollow. I mean, you're just taking clips and restructuring it together. That's nothing. This is pathetic. Well, that's my opinion on this rewind. I don't know what your guys' opinion is. Be sure to leave your comments below. I mean, look, 2011. Let's just go to that real quickly. Okay? What's her name? Rebecca Black did a freaking rewind. She did a top 10 list, essentially. And even this was better. I mean, okay, I don't like Rebecca Black. No offense to her. Sorry if you're watching this, Rebecca Black. But at least she tried. I'm not her biggest fan. But, you know, there was relevancy in this. They were actually showing things. This feels much more organic. Like, this feels like they actually acknowledged the platform. Yeah. This definitely feels more of like a rewind. And this is still a top 10, but it's still a rewind. That was a cool commercial. Yeah. The Creep. Look at Me Now. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was like Carmen, Neon Cat. Okay. Talking Twin Babies. Jack Sparrow. You can already guess number one is Rebecca Black's Friday. Yep, we know. You know, I would rather Rebecca Black have, like, announced the list. Personally, yeah. Let's make it a list. This was so bad. What's funny? Yeah, this was a better rewind than 2019. That's really sad. 2011, Cats and Dogs. What does it say about 2019? James Charles and Tati. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, when YouTube was a hobby, no Jake or Logan Paul, no cancerous emoji spamming, no Article 13. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the platform is kind of getting worse. Sadly. I mean, that's funny. 86,000 dislikes in 7 years versus 4 million in like a month. Actually, no, less than a month. What did it take? Like a few days, and it got really a lot of dislikes, and then by the end of the month, it was the most disliked video on the platform. So yeah, that's the rewind. Rebecca Black. Can't believe I say this, but I'm actually missing Rebecca Black. So I'm going to end this video here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys would have liked to have seen in YouTube Rewind 2019. I mean, so many things they could have talked about, and they just didn't even bother. Kappa, the KSI and Logan Paul fight. I mean, mental health. I mean, we have some serious issues about mental health, and they didn't even bother to talk about it, or it's just sad. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Yeah.